Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where it is currently 1250 AD, so of course we have just under 200 more, actually about 200 more years. Wow, okay, that's a lot of time. I, for some reason, thought we were closer to the end of the game than that. Okay, well, we have a lot of time here before the end of the game. We may end up ending this one early. I don't usually do that, but we'll see what ends up happening here. We can definitely work on conquering India. I want to go through our personal territories real quick here and make sure that everything that can be upgrading is, and it would appear that it is. Maybe not this castle. Okay, yep, this castle could use an upgrade. Beyond that, that looks amazing. So that's all upgrading. Oh, we need to get rid of a title here. What do we have that we shouldn't? There's definitely a title here that we should not hold. What do we got? What is this thing? Okay, well, there it is. We're going to grant that out to a random person. Perfect. And we'll grant vassals over to rightful lieges. Beautiful. We can actually restore accolades. It's been a long time since we've interacted with the accolade system. And there's a reason for that. The reason for that is I feel like it's just too much micromanagement. I do want to restore accolades here, and we'll do that for now. What do we even have for our accolades right now? Nothing. Okay, so can we restore any of these that we want right now? That answer is no. Okay. Apparently this guy learned Arabic, but whatever. Okay, so we have no accolades active right now. That's noted. Accolades are powerful. There's no doubt about it, but there is a lot. What is this guy? Siege weapon regiments. Sure. We'll appoint him. There's a lot of accolade maintenance that has to be done, and I don't like it. It's too much. It's too much. I'm going to destroy the Ferris of the Dragon here, the Ferris of the Peony, the Head Ferris of Navarra, and the Moon in the Floodplains. These are the four that we want, although we can now have access to 5 accolades, so maybe I should have looked at some of those other ones, but I'm sure it'll be fine. We could definitely bump up this unit of armored horsemen, these units of trebuchet. Cool. And we're going to want additional accolades coming back. But yeah, it's a lot of... the accolades are powerful, there's no doubt about it, but it's such high maintenance. Oh, I shouldn't have necessarily let that guy escape prison. This all seems okay. Cool. And what do we have for factionalism here? I think this needs to reset, right? Yeah, that needs to reset. No problem there whatsoever. We're just going to ignore these at this point. And I want... Wait, was that another Ferris candidate? It was. Okay, do we want to put in the Ferris of the North Star for spearmen or the Silver Hand for heavy infantry? I think we'll go for the heavy infantry for now. There we go. And we can actually get the Panther of Koulais, which is just flat army damage. Done. Absolutely done. So all we would need now for our inactive accolades is the Ferris of the North Star, and we could make a 5th accolade as well. So that is absolutely wonderful. We'll bump up our Mubarazun to size 17. And beyond that, we're going to need, of course, I think a knight for our cavalry would be the 5th one. So if we wanted to create an accolade with, say, this guy, or maybe somebody who's a bit younger, like this guy. He would be stalwart, travel safety. I would like to have him be like some sort of a cavalry knight. So let's see about fishing around here a bit. What would we get? Stalwart and Huntsmaster? Yeah, this wouldn't really be ideal, would it? No, it would not. Okay, so let's think about creating one with somebody else entirely. Reeve. And Mentor. He has access to Manipulator, Marauder, which is an interesting one, Thug, and Politicker. So I'm really looking for somebody who would be, you know, handling the knight situation, the heavy cavalry. That's what I'd like to see. This guy doesn't have any additional options. Stalwart and Huntsmaster with Politicker. Not ideal. I wish there was a better way to do this. Master of Revels and Stalwart. I mean, army toughness is good, don't get me wrong, but I believe we already have some armor toughness, or some army toughness, right? This is a siege weapon guy. This is Vanguard and Idealist. Okay, but it's the primary attribute that we really care about. This one is, of course, Valiant, which is the army damage. We don't have the army toughness, so maybe we go for army toughness here. I'm not sure if there even is one for knights. Maybe there is, but I don't see one available right now. We haven't gone through every single one of these, but that army toughness is pretty decent. This guy does not serve as a knight, so we could force him to serve as a knight and create the Accolade. And he is now the worthiest of the Ferris. Okay, so we could attempt to put in successors for some of these. This Accolade already has potential successors, but they don't serve as knights. See, this is part of the fiddliness that I don't like about this system. We could definitely seek a worthy Accolade successor here. Can we do that again here? No, there's a cooldown on it. So I feel like this system is cool, don't get me wrong, but it needs some streamlining, in my opinion. So there we go. That'll do for now. We're, of course, going to need to get ourselves... A schemer was discovered. How rude. We're going to need to get ourselves our Ferris of the North Star back as soon as we can. So the question is, when can we restore accolades? Well, that's going to be like 5 years. Yeah, get out of here with all these ransoms. I wish we could just decline all of the ransoms. That would be nice as well. Okay, so we could do an invite Ferris. So we'll do that for now. Able-bodied men are going to arrive. An acclaimed Ferris candidate has arrived. So that would be wonderful. We're going to certainly put in, not a new accolade, inactive accolades. Wait, no, that's not... He's not available for Ferris of the North Star. Never mind then. Okay, we'll see if these guys end up showing up. There's a Ferris. Cool. He cannot be the Ferris of the North Star, sadly. Any others? I would like to appoint somebody as a... Hello, pause menu. I would like to appoint someone as the Ferris of the North Star. This guy can be appointed as the Panther of Crusader. So he's a successor. We should definitely put in successors where we can. Yeah, we can't do that here. Does this guy have an arm? I think it's just oddly positioned there. Okay, we'll recruit this guy to court. 28 gold for that would be absolutely fine. And now he doesn't serve as a knight. So now we have to find this guy. This is a very tedious process. No doubt about that. So we would force him to serve as a knight. That's a different person. Okay. So we would put in an accolade successor here. There we go. And then this guy, Furdues, we would need to force to serve as a knight. So where is he at in this list? Furdues. Where are you at, bud? There he is. We'll force him to serve as a knight. And we'll make him be the successor here. Okay. So that's all well and good. We have no successor here, but this could be any of these. All of these are landed. Okay. I really wish we could do that from that screen, but I'm trying to find that top guy for right now. What do we got? This is him. Okay, so we'll force him to serve. And there's a successor there. Okay. So we've got no successor for the Ferris of the Lion. The Silver Hand has one. The Panther of Crusader has one. And the Worthiest of the Ferris has one. And then we need to get the Ferris of the North Star back online. It's a lot of work to keep those accolade titles up. No doubt about that. So I do want to declare war on this guy eventually. What do we have for claims here? perhaps we can get a claimant. Yes, indeed we can. Beautiful. So we'll do exactly that, and we're just making our way into India here. 900 gold is fine to lose. I do not mind that. We would definitely want to convert this guy over. Hello, pause menu. And then we would attack this guy. Beautiful. So he has, wow, actually 95,000 troops. That's pretty hefty. Okay, this is not going to be a super small war. It's going to be a pretty small war. But it's not going to be a super small war. So we'll raise up our forces here. We'll need about 100k. So he has a lot, no doubt about that. But this is fine. We can scale to 100k, absolutely no problem. That's 115k. Beautiful. It's going to be more like 120k. Yeah. So in we go. And we'll see where his forces are. Up over here. He's heading inland. Okay. He was heading this direction, but he chose not to. We'll grab Learn on the Job here. That's fine. Okay, this siege is not going quite as quickly as the other one. No doubt about that. But we're going to finish that up. There we go. I'm keeping an eye on his forces up here. Looks like he just regrouped, and now he's coming up this way through this pass. In that case, we're going to, of course, leave behind our trebuchets. Wait, I split this army. Hang on. Group them back together. Trebuchets and splitting off, I don't know, maybe like 20k. Sure. That should be fine. And these guys, don't take that path, please. That is a terrible path to take. Yeah, it's a little faster, but it's very attrition-y. So we're not going to go that route. We do want a siege commander here. This guy will do. Cool. We just got a bunch of constructions done. So we should definitely pop back over here and spend some gold. Specifically, we just want to have things building. At this point, I don't really care what things are building. We just want to work our way through these lists. So that is all looking fine. And these are all going to be starting to get quite expensive in theory. Like 1,500 gold for that one? Yeah, that's pretty expensive. No doubt about that. Let's get these quarries going for now to boost our toughness. We just get so much stats out of this. It's like building tall is kind of insane now. I'm not going to lie. It's nutty. I mean, I'm calling this building tall when our empire looks like this. But I mean, we did build tall, right? We just also built wide. It was both. We did both. So we want to come up over here. They're actually not committing their full force to this siege. Okay. I saw that we have more Pharises coming in. Can we potentially restore this? No, we cannot. Do we have a successor for here? Actually, we do. We could recruit Savarix here, and we'll need to force him to be a knight. Where are we at, Savarix? This guy. Okay, so at least we have a successor here. So that's something. All four of these have... Oh, this guy does not have a successor anymore. Aternasa. Okay, that's a interesting collection of letters that he calls a name, but sure. I have no idea how that's supposed to be pronounced. It's probably nothing like what I just said. Cool. We'll put this guy in here. Beautiful. Now, I'd love to get the Ferris of the North Star back, but we are not in a position to do that at this moment, unfortunately. So we'll continue to push down this direction. His capital's down over here, and this is going to go very poorly for him, actually. He's split off in a really awkward manner. This is all stack wiped. It's super over. So the main thing that he's doing right now is he's threatening our siege force here. We are definitely going to try to walk away. No doubt about that. And then these guys are going to come in over here. Yeah, this is all stack wipe. I guess we'll come southward here, but really this siege will end the war. That's what's going to happen here. Sure, we can become an herbalist. That's fine. If he's keeping secrets, we'll find out. He caught us snooping. I'm sure it's fine. So this war is over, and we'll enforce these demands. There we go. This territory is, of course, now ours. Part of our empire. That is wonderful. So, we can found a holy order. I don't think there's really any reason to do so. We can create an accolade. Yes. Wait, the Ferris of the North Star can be reinstated now? No. It actually can't. We can't appoint anybody here. I would love to reinstate it. Sadly, we cannot. We can either pardon or lawfully imprison our vassal here. I'm actually going to pardon him. Consider it done. Cool. Yes, show in this guy in his gold, but more importantly, that sweet, sweet renown. Excellent. What do we got going on over here? Apparently some sort of internal conflict. Okay, well, I do want to come through here and make sure that we have all of our construction happening. It mostly should be. Yes, that is all constructing. Beautiful. So do we want to continue to chunk into India here? I mean, yes, Pratihara would be a good target if we have a claimant. We probably do, actually. Yeah, right here, this guy. That would do the trick. So then we'd look to clean up any of this border. He showed up and instantly died of heart failure. Okay, well, we'll have to get somebody else. That's very awkward. Apparently he overexerted himself on the journey over. I don't know what to say about that. He just instantly died. We'll demand conversion here. This guy is 60 years old. He's in fine health. We definitely need to press his claim sooner rather than later. Oh, okay. Hang on. Is this multi-kingdom? It is multi-kingdom. Okay. Noted. We'll see how much we end up getting out of this. It's going to be interesting. I want to press this right now. He's got total access to 65,000 troops. Okay, so let's raise our forces somewhere around here. And we'll scale to that size, no problem. Yep, enemy allies and holy orders are going to join. That's completely expected. And we gained a stress level because our sister died. She was slain in battle. Okay. I'm not sure exactly what she was doing in that battle, but we'll become improvident here. We don't actually need the gold income, so we can lose the stress level that way. We've got enough troops here, and we're going to head on in over this way. We'll wait to see where their forces are going to be. I'm not sure where exactly they're going to attack us. I'm also not sure exactly how much territory we're going to get out of this. I think it's going to be somewhat different from what's shown here. So we'll see what we actually get out of this, but it'll be a kingdom title nevertheless. This is the primary kingdom title, so we might get everything that's not de jure part of Malwa. Potentially. I don't know. We'll see what ends up coming out of this. We're at 16% war score already. That was actually quite swift. Where are his forces? There they are. Okay. So that's beautiful. We can just split off our forces here. They might try to threaten our siege force the way the previous war did. But we can just head up this direction, like so. These guys, of course, would get a siege commander. Cool. So I want to stay kind of close to our battle line here. Kind of close. Good riddance. Okay. We don't need another rival. 26,000. That is only like half of his force. Interesting. Well, there's another chunk. No, that's the same chunk. Never mind. We just inherited a sheikdom. We don't want to hold this ourselves. So we'll grant this on out. Wonderful. There we go. Can we grant you de jure anywhere? Oh, hello. We can vassalize this guy. Do it. So that's this little guy here. Cool. We don't need to handle that then. That's wonderful. Wow, they actually stack wiped before these guys were even locked in. Gracious offer of vassalization indeed. Cool. So we are going to be attacking up over here eventually. I don't think we had any claimants before. An alluring confidence, huh? Sure. So at 79% war score right now, I don't know where the rest of their army is. They still have about half of their army. Actually, 55,000. So we took out like a third of their army. Cool. We'll take 300 renown. So, who would this be? Our son, but not our heir. Yes, we'll take the renown for that. Beautiful. Mechanized water pumping, finishing up over this way. We are certainly going to look to get additional constructions going. So let's just go through these really fast here. We can upgrade our shipyard. What else can we upgrade here? We can upgrade our city a bit. This mosque can get upgraded. Cool. And we definitely want to upgrade our corrals here. I would like to upgrade our quarries, but we actually can't get any more upgraded. We are maxed out on the quarries there, so that is absolutely fine. We'll continue to work on these earthworks, and yeah, these are getting absolutely insane, these buildings are. We can't build any additional upgrades here just yet, apparently. We are lacking Royal Armory for that now. Okay, we should be getting pretty close to Royal Armory being upgraded. And same thing over here. Wait, why can't we upgrade any of this? Oh, cash. We don't have the cash for it. Sure, that's fine. So actually, all of their forces showed up over here, and they're just getting crushed. Yeah, this is their entire army with this 10k stack coming in. They're just getting crushed here. They don't have any sort of a chance whatsoever. Why is this saying we'll probably lose this? I don't think we're going to lose this. No. War's over anyway. We don't need to fight it. But yeah, this switched over to we'll win decisively. So we're not going to fight that since we don't need to. What did we end up getting from this? Okay, that's mildly awkward. That is mildly awkward indeed. So we got Kosala out of it, and Pratihara is considered this. Okay. Noted. So we should be truce to this guy, and we'll not be able to do anything about that just yet. So we want to get rid of this exclave, right? That pretty much means annexing these two. This is a kingdom tier realm, so we'd like to go for a claimant here. There's actually a lot of these. Beautiful. So we would invite this guy to our court. And he joins. Wait, is he the right religion already? He is. Okay, cool. We like that. What else do we have for claimants over here? 52 available claimants. Oh my, I'm sure we can find somebody here. What do we got? 0 reasons. This guy would just move to our court. Hang on. Yeah, this guy's fine. He is the wrong religion, but that's okay. We will demand his conversion. And there we go. He agrees. No surprises there. As long as we're here, I want to check through these claimants. There are 29 available claimants. This is our prisoner. We demand conversion, and we recruit him. Consider it done. He'll accept that. Okay. And now we're going to need to, well, come on over this way. We have some gold to spend now, so we'll get that going. There we go. I guess we could do these ransoms, since we are kind of out of gold right now. This seems fine. As long as they're not our vassal, we'll do it. Okay. All of that seems okay. We've got 400 gold. I think for now we're just going to start up this war. We're going to be fighting a triple war here. We're going to be doing this claim. We're going to be doing this claim. And we're going to be doing this claim. Now this guy is old and in poor health. So we should get this one done first. And that will be exactly what we angle to do here. So we're just going to make for this capital. We're going to raise up some men-at-arms and levy troops. How many are we going to end up needing for all of this? Not a lot, like 50k tops. Okay, sounds good. Allies are joining. 18,000, 50,000, yeah, like 50, 60k. Seems easy. Not a big deal. So we'll go to like 80k. Just to make absolutely sure. And in we go. Fantastic. I want to get this war done as soon as possible. We started this slow siege, but we are waiting for these guys to group in. There we go. Now the sieges are going to go much, much faster. So we're going to head down over here. I'm keeping an eye on where these guys are going. There's a lot of siege targets out over here. No doubt about that. Okay. I think we're going to split off our siege force at this point. Cool. And these guys are just going to head south. They get the 1 attrition point. I think that's fine. I'm not too concerned about that. So let's put in a siege commander over here. There we go. And let's go hit their capital next. And we're just going to try to chase down some of these armies for the time being while we siege. So we'll see how that ends up going. We are lacking a spy master here. We'll put in this guy. Cool. So these guys are heading like down here. Sad. I knew this guy would die eventually. I was hoping to get that war done before he died. Unfortunately, it did not happen, but that's okay. We can do these other wars, and we'll get those done easily enough. It is time to put a cut in here, but we'll have to go after this differently. We don't have a truce, so we can bring in a different guy for this war. That's fine. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Atala, Shadow Wolf, and Lohan80, Rogue Corvid, Andy Magar, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12 UK, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.